Hello and welcome, Magic lovers, and welcome back. I'm very sorry for the long hiatus. Once I started playing Magic Arena, I just couldn't find a way to get back into Magic Online. Especially recording videos, it would just take so long. It would take about 4 times as long to edit a video as it did to record it because there's so much dead air on Magic Online, and I wanted to trim everything down, and it just took forever to edit. And I actually haven't played a single game of Magic Online whatsoever since I've switched over to Magic Arena. And now in Magic Arena, they have just introduced Brawl, and I have mixed feelings about this. I was excited. I think they've done a pretty lackluster job of bringing it because for some reason you have to pay to get into the first event, and they're only gonna I want to be able to play Brawl whenever I want. I don't want weekly Brawl events. And I think it's a little self-defeating that they're like, we're not sure how popular it's going to be, so we're only going to have it every once in a while. That might actually reduce the popularity and, send it into a death spiral. And especially if they don't support it like they didn't support the previous Brawl, then it's going to have problems. But I want to let them know, hey, I want to play this format. I want to try it out at very least. And so I've come up with, this is the first deck I've come up with. I just kind of threw a bunch of cards together. When they had Singleton on Brawl, one of my favorite decks to play was Mono Green Ramp. And it's a little inconsistent. It's actually quite inconsistent. But when it works really, really, really well. And so I just wanted to carry that over. Unfortunately, we're missing things like Carnage Tyrant and Multani that were some of the best top-end cards. There's some decent new ones. Enray's Forerunners is pretty good. We've now got the Great Henge, and, Thorn Mammoth looks pretty cool. And so, we'll see. I think Nissa is probably the best commander for this kind of thing because she is a ramp creature, ramp commander herself. She also dodges Oko pretty well. Because the 3/3 lands, if you turn them into 3/3s, they become 6/6s, and Oko can't target Nissa herself. So, I don't know. I just, like I said, threw this thing together. Unfortunately, we got to pay to enter the Brawl. How it works is very unclear. It says you keep playing it until it ends. Do we get a switch decks? I mean, I'm going to buy in no matter what. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, we got match one, game one. I don't think they're matches at all. There's definitely no sideboard. I have very little ramp and 2 lands, and my opponent goes first. I think I am going to take this free mulligan. This actually looks a lot better. This is a pretty good hand. We are playing against Chulane. Alright, so he is a 2/4, so I want to be able to kill him when I... Oh, thanks. Thanks for coming late, Gilded Goose. Turn 1 Gilded Goose and turn 2 Leafkin Druid into Nissa would have been outstanding. But, yeah, I want to try and kill this. This is an incredible card draw engine. And my opponent's ramping off. A little bit better than I am. Target creature deals damage. Alright. I could play that. I don't think it does that much. It gets attacked for 2 after I put 1 counter on it. And then I still get Nissa next turn. It gets attacked for 4 after I put 1 counter on it. And then I can't... That's tough. That's very tough. I guess we'll play the Guardian counter. We're gonna have to fight against this card draw engine, and I think the Guardian project is the right way to do it. And they don't have blue. 1 mana of any color. Okay, so this one isn't Incubation Druid, where it's the colors you can create. All right. Alright, so let's play a land. I think it's Nissa time. She's gonna take some damage, I think.
The land shall conquer you.
I can fight something. This is deals damage, not fight. So that's pretty good. She takes 6 right now unless I don't cast this thing. Is this an instant? It's a sorcery. Alright, I think we just... no attacks in turn. I would have had to chunk blocked with the Gilded Goose in order to keep her alive. Hopefully they don't have removal that gets rid of my forest, because then Nissa dies. I'd really like to be able to cast this Meteor Golem. Alright. Okay, well at least Nissa doesn't die. But I do lose my forest. That sets me back a land. But I can still Meteor Golem Chulane. Oh, they get to put a land into play too? That is gross. They're gonna... well, I mean, I guess Nissa helps quite a bit. Alright. Nissa's taken 4. That's fine. It's not great. We get to draw a card. And kill that guy. And then untap a land. And do I want to... I could Rapid Bite the Elite Golem. I don't think that's the way. I think I'm going to Gilded Goose now. Draw me a card. I need to figure out a way to get ahead on lands with them. And that's a pretty free attack. Alright. I could still kill it. This thing to save Nissa. I mean, she's not dead. Unless they have... I don't think there's anything they could really have. We'll just let it go. I might want that Rapid Bite to kill Chulane again. But I need something with 4 power in order to do it. I could Vivian, put some counters on something, and then Rapid Bite the Chulane. That's probably what's going to end up happening. This thing costs 7 mana now. And they have 7 mana. They can play another land. So if they have a 1 mana creature after that... Alright, they have a Questing Beast. That sucks a bit. I mean, I have to block that. If they got a pump spell, I'm in trouble. Alright. Still both of those things die. Deputy of Detention. On that thing. Okay. That's fine. That's actually... Alright, so let's... We're going to play a land. We're going to tap it. Untap it.
Rise, my elemental friend.
We can just trade this for that after... So let's... Take that back, please. Let's play the Harpooner. Keep Nissa alive. It's just a trade. But it works pretty well. We can Vivian here? Yeah, let's Vivian.
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs.
Huh. I'm not sure which... I could make this a 2/5. Or I could... distribute them. I think I'll distribute them.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
And let's say go. This is enters the battlefield, so Field of Devastation. Thorn Mammoth is 7, and then the End Rays Forerunners are 8. So I need 10 mana to get the End Rays and 9 mana to get the Thorn. My opponent's got 8 mana. 9 if they play another land. Maybe I should have put a counter on this forest. Just so that I could also fight. Alright. That sucks a little bit. You can turn it into a really large creature. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 7, 9. So 7. Let's get this Thorn Mammoth, I think. I get to draw another card. Untap the land.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
And put counters on things. I think I definitely want to counter on that thing. And probably that thing.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Do I want to attack with these two things as well? I don't... I think it's very small benefit. I probably want to tap this Leafkin Druid for this. Let's get all of these. I don't need any forest.
We will not fail.
And end the turn. It's a tense one. Opponent's got some good tools against me. I've been doing alright against them. Alright, opponent decided to pack it in. They thought for a minute. And they decided they didn't want to continue to fight. That Thorn Mammoth is pretty tough. Alright, we got game 2. Looks like we're playing against Oko. Very predictable that people will be trying out Oko. I do not have much mana ramp, but I do go first. I do have Once Upon a Time. Let's go ahead and keep this. Let's see how we do here. Yep, there's Oko as the commander. Let's cast Once Upon a Time. We might get a 1 mana thing. We'll take this Incubation Druid. I think, rather than risk having that come into play tapped at some point in the future. No Arena. I'm not going to play a Stone Coil Serpent for 0. There's Goose. Man. Near perfect hand for them. That's what you want. Oko's going to be tough. I am, like I said, Nissa is Oko-proof, but some of my other things are not at all Oko-proof. Oko just has so much loyalty. It's insane that he starts with 6.
You must be famished.
And so I guess I'll play the Mobilized District, and let's put this on a forest. Do I want to do anything else? I could play the Stone Coil Serpent for 2. I don't think it really matters. We'll let it auto-pay. And then... I don't know if 2's good enough. This thing is Oko-proof at least. The protection, the reach, and the trample go away. But it becomes larger. It's kind of like Hydroid Crassus. You lose flying and trample, but it becomes bigger in the process. Alright. I guess we can Rabbit Bite that. Ooh.
Oh dear.
Alright. 3 damage, not that big of a deal. I think we do want to Rabbit Bite their mana, though. Although we...
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Behold, nature's true power.
Let's attack Oko.
So it's a game you're interested in.
They can make another 3/3, and then I'm forced to chump block out of their Gilded Goose. They lose their Gilded Goose, and then I lose my Incubation Druid. but they get it keeps the 3/3. I really think I need to get rid of that mana. It's just 1 though, but then they can attack with it. Let's kill it. Big Stone Coil Serpent might be just what the doctor ordered. Oh, that hurts. Okay, they didn't turn it into a thing, so Nissa's not dead, but I do lose the Incubation Druid. Is Thorn Mammoth fight?
Try my patience.
And raise Forerunners. That thing's big. Alright, so I only have 1 forest out of all of this. So what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I can play and untap this, but then it becomes vulnerable. And raise Forerunner turns everything. I could get rid of Oko, but what does that do? Alright, let's make green mana. Let's untap it. I think we gotta do that.
The land fights for us.
It's 5 mana. We could finale a Devastation for 3 and see what we can get. I'm in a rough spot here. There's no doubt about that. Guess we just make a 5/5. What? I don't have any timeouts? What? Why don't I have any timeouts? Alright, well, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about that. I needed to play this thing as a 5/5. It doesn't make any sense that I don't have any timeouts. Yeah, I can't afford to block with my lands. I'm dead. Alright, got game 3. Although technically I've had a few games in between this, 2 games in between this where I missed land drops. Really critical ones. Well, this is an obvious mulligan, I think. Alright, this looks pretty good. I don't hate this. I'm going to need a land drop fairly soon, but we're going to need 2 land drops, actually. But Brontodon's pretty good. Alright, I need a land kind of now. Questing Beast is pretty awesome. Especially when you're playing against a command. I am so I have 23 lands and tons of ramp. Maybe I should have like 25 lands, but I have so much ramp. And I've just missed land drop after land drop in a couple of games in a row here. It's getting a little frustrating. Alright, so they have a counterspell. Oh, I'm sorry, you couldn't counter that? They also can't target it with basically anything. Maybe Meteor Golem or something like that, if they have it. This is actually going to be really hard for a mono blue opponent to deal with, yeah. Alright, game 4. What is this thing? Oh, that's Domri, isn't it? Which Domri is that? I go first, and I like this hand a lot. This is the 4 mana one. This is one that gives things riot. Alright. If they have mana ramp, hasty creatures attacking into my Nissa is going to be a problem. We've got a turn 4 Nissa right now. Did they fix this? Oh, nice. Okay. It used to be broken. You could only change its color once. This could also just be a super aggressive deck. That's probably the reason you'd want to play Domri here. if you want to be super aggressive. Like if they lead off with the Pelt Collector or something like that. Alright. Well, let's play Paradise Druid so that we're protected from removal. Losing Incubation Druid doesn't really on our next turn. So there's Mana Ramp. Alright, and they create a food token. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll pack. So this gets a +1 to send it to 6. It's actually kind of hard for them to deal with Nissa if they play that this turn. It might be alright, but I don't know if they can play anything else this turn. They'd be a 1-mana creature. They got a Curious Pair here. That's 2 mana. Okay, they have the other Domri.
I've lived with animals my entire life. Explains a lot, actually.
Alright, and the Lucky Clover, but they lose their Domri here.
In this land, we are all connected.
We could potentially lose our... Oops, no, don't do that. Oh, I could have kept something unblocked here.
Oh, I'll just see myself out then.
Deals combat damage to a player. Alright, so let's end the turn. I could have played the Gift of Paradise. I want to leave this thing untapped just in case they play something hasty. I mean, you have to assume they've got hasty things. They could just play a Questing Beast. So, let's look at this. It's fights. Yep, so it's fights. Alright, discard cards, draw cards. It's fine. I think they're actually in a bit of trouble. Yeah, so this thing and Questing Beast doesn't work very well together. And this thing and Planeswalkers doesn't work very well together. Things to keep in mind. Alright, and it costs 3 mana to use that ability. I think I want to draw a card.
The land fights for us.
And I'm just gonna waste that mana. It's fine. Alright. They got a pump spell? Okay, so this is a trade? But it's a trade for one of my lands. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's end the turn. We haven't really given them an opportunity. Oh, what sucks is I can't pump up my Incubation Druid now. Alright, 2 land drops. But I've made it so it's difficult for them to play their Domri. Alright, they're playing it. Are they playing it to die? Oh, they're...
Just have a look, see,
guess
shall
so. They also probably don't want me to draw a card as much.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
they're at 13. We draw another card. They do have a food token here. This is a lot of mana. Play that. And we can still play this. These kind of play well with Nissa because you can untap and like get 3 mana twice, which is pretty awesome. But then they make them more vulnerable. So it's 50-50 there. Are we going to lose our Nissa? We got an emblem possible. They might just need to do some damage to it to keep the emblem from happening. Because 3/3 on indestructible creatures would be hard to deal with. And they decided they can't deal with anything. Cool. Alright, got game 5. Playing against Chulane again. Alright, I like this quite a bit. I'd like to see another land before turn 3, but at least we got the Beanstalk Giant, so like our ramp's online. But I would like to see another land. I don't know, maybe I need more lands in this deck. We've got 23. And I've been having some trouble with lands. But I thought that I could cut 1 or 2 just based on the amount of ramp that I have. Opponent has turn 1 ramp. Alright, there's a land. This is a common, by the way, so you can use a common wild card to get this. It's very cool. Opponent has turn 2 ramp. We have ramp as well. Alright, so we can make this for 4 and kill Chulane. I think that's how that works. Yeah, 4 counters, 6 mana. And then they lose their food token too. Oops, 4. That's a 2/4. No, thank you. That feels pretty good. And then we just need 1 more mana to get this Meteor Golem online. And it's going to be a while before they hit 7 mana. Actually, we just need to play Nissa. Realistically. And then we're in a pretty good spot. Just didn't seem like playing Nissa that turn was a good avenue. Alright. Yeah, let's play Nissa.
The virtue of this world.
I think I want to play Thrashing Bronodon here. I could kill their Signet. I don't think I care that much. We're pretty far ahead on mana. And do I want to attack here? We could trade 2 for 1. And then still do 1 damage. If they don't attack, if they don't block, yeah, let's just leave them back for blocking for right now. We're in a pretty good position, I think. And I want to make sure that nothing bad happens to Nissa. Okay. Arena quit. Arena scoops, you know? Alright, got game 6. Hopefully my last one. What is this, Tolsimir? Oh, because this would be win 5. Oh yeah, and the Signet makes it good. Waiting till turn 3 for a ramp wouldn't have been great. But the Signet... Yeah, that is Tolsimir. Alright. Oh, the Guardian Project's pretty good as well. This thing enters untapped, too. Very good card. Alright. I can do 2 things, can't I? But I lose the land the card that I would have drawn from this incubation druid. I think it's fine. Always wants me to play that Stone Coil Serpent for 0. I'm not sure that the Stone Coil Serpent, it hasn't been very good for me. I guess it's protection from multicolored, so that's pretty darn good. What do we got? We got 6 mana? We didn't draw a land, though.
Power surges through these lands. Rise, my elemental friend.
Do I attack? I may be being a little bit too timid with my attacks. Green and white. Okay, so it is multicolored, the wolf token itself. Also, Tolsimir doesn't fight it, the wolf token fights it. Alright, that thing's big. But we have a thorn mammoth. And a great henge? This thing is very big. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's 5 wins. We lost to Oko and we lost to Romana a couple of times. Deck was better than I thought it was. I guess just having Nissa available made a pretty big difference. And we get this skin for, and then how's it work? I can keep playing. Alright, so I might, we got till November 1st, so it's like a week. So I might post another video or two trying out different decks, see how those do as well. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a good one.